Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Indy 500 project. Today's experiment, Reus, or Reus, not sure, R-E-U-S. It is developed and published by Abbey Games, and here's what the game has to say about itself. In Reus, you control powerful giants that help you shape the planet to your will. You can create mountains and oceans, forests and more, enrich your planet with plants, minerals and animal life. There's only one thing on the planet that you do not control: mankind, with all their virtues and their vices. You can shape their world, but not their will. Provide them and they may thrive. Give them too much and their greed may gain the upper hand. So this is a god game of sorts. Not really sure how to play it or anything like that. It just what I've seen looks really interesting. So era first. That being let's start. Hoping there's a tutorial here. Planet, you must awaken from your slumber. Your surface is dead, and only you have the force to bring life. You have awakened from your slumber. Well, task 1 completed. You find your surface dry and barren. It is lifeless. Oh, so I am like Gaia. Zoom in and out using mouse wheel. Use the mouse wheel up and down. Left mouse button to click and drag the planet. Whee! Arrow keys to move left and right. Yes. Use arrow keys to zoom as well. Using the little strength you have, you create Ocean Giant and the Rock Giant, the instruments of your will. The Rock Giant looks like a crab. No, that's a Rock Giant. That's the Ocean Giant. Your goal is to have it roam your surface eternally. We'll turn this dry wasteland into a paradise. How do we do that? Select the giant. You can click on the giant or its portrait. We have portraits down here. Go for ocean. You can click on giant and portrait. Left corner, left mouse menu, ability bar. I have no abilities so far. You can use the right mouse button to click on a patch of land to order select giants to move. Move the rock giant and ocean giant towards each other. Sure. Tap spacebar to pause and unpause the game, and for strategic purposes, I'm guessing. You can use the left mouse button to click on a patch of land to view its statistics in the upper right corner of the screen. No natural source. Wastelands. Dry wasteland cannot sustain any life and must be terraformed in order to become habitable. Use the create ocean ability of the ocean giant on a nearby patch to create an ocean. Create ocean. So he stomps the ground downwards until there is an ocean. Use the create ocean ability. Yeah. Well done. Oceans are first step in creating life. Your senses on surface. I do? Ah, a wood giant. Forest giant. Well, my bad. Forest giant slow. How will it allow you to create lush forests? Use the forest giant to raise forests. Forests require water from the ocean. Oh, so the water from this ocean stretches in this area where these icons are. So let's... Hoodoo voodoo. Forest doo-doo. Uh-huh. Forests require water from the oceans, your sense of life flowing back into your core. The rock giant has gained a new ability. I didn't know he had one. Can do raise mountain. Let's raise a mountain right by the ocean. He's kind of cute. Yeah, it would be kind of rough if he actually pounded a mountain into shape. Raise a mountain on dry wasteland to create a desert. Okay, so mountains cancel out oceans, bringing us a desert. Use half of your patches in oceans, mountains, deserts, and forests. Experiment for different effects. Well, let's put a mountain here as well, and then we can put a ocean on the other side. Around here somewhere. Can we put a forest in the desert? No. Or can we? Let's try it. Okay, so this area is blocked off from water, meaning that it is a desert. But what will happen when we try to raise a forest in it? Will there be like a savanna or something? Nothing happened. Or did it? Like the little 3D effect actually. Oceans forward to help your life blooming. Click on continue with your achieve. Yeah. Next tutorial, please. We'll get to the second area. I can always press for extra info. Once again, you have awoken from your slumber. You find yourself dry and barren. Start out with the ocean and the mountain. No, this time we go for ocean and forest, apparently. Use a foreign giant and ocean line to raise a fort at least 10 patches. If they overlap, what happens? Nothing will happen until the ocean is complete. I'm kind of thinking if the forest giant tries to pull up a forest this close to the ocean, there should be some like forest life as well. But apparently not. Do we want a big ocean? Yes, we do. And let's just grow the forest as big as it will be. And a forest on this side as well. You there, can you build an even deeper ocean perhaps? Use the forest giant's fruit plant ability to place some plants in the forest. I'll just build another forest first. I can just flatten out. He can't build any or crush any deeper. That's a bummer actually. Kinda would like him to just burrow down to the core. Let's plant some fruit trees. Fruit plant. Oh, and it has a cooldown as well. Okay. Oh. No, there's a tribe. Interesting. As soon as the humans settle, all their thoughts and feelings flow back into you. It would be wise to learn as much from these humans as you can. If the danger is at this level, there is no threat to the villages. Okay, so no more greed. Greed of villagers. The more greed red faces, the greedier the villages. So, click on the village and see the village border light up in between. Beneath. Each end of the village border is marked by a bunker or a buoy. Okay, so these things. Placing plants, animal, or mineral within the village borders will generate resources. Villagers want to grow using food, wealth, and technology. Let's place some fruit trees right here. Or can I not place fruit trees within the actual little village? You can tap control to cycle through additional info about what the patches are and producing. Three swords and 25 lives. That's what they're producing. No. 4 out of 5 apples. There are 5 apples over here. Blueberry. That's a very red blueberry. Blueberries providing 5 food, so the maximum food the villager can use is 5. The village resource can be viewed by selecting the village and viewing the village panel in the upper right corner. Yeah, that's this thing. Food in use, gathered by the amount of food in borders. I have 10 foods in the borders and they're currently using 6 of those 10. You can see how much food is being used and stuff like that. Learn about villages. Do we want to place another ocean over here? Just because. As you can see, the village now 2 blueberry berries. 10 food. The bigger the difference between the food in use and the food in borders, the faster the food in use will grow. Okay? If you can raise the food in use to above 13 using the fruit plant ability. Should be able to do that, shouldn't I? Actually, no, I couldn't because I couldn't place more blueberries. Oh, sorry. In the same patch. However, I can raise a forest here. Let's do that. Oh, let's see here. So what? Did I actually place the food on the exact same spot? There's a 30-second cooldown on that thing. What do we want to do with you? Let's build another ocean just because. So we got blueberries here. Let's place some blueberries here. There we go. Now they have access to 15 blueberries. That's not a very big diet. That's like some Hollywood lose your whole body weight in a few weeks kind of diet. You there. Let's place just one more ocean over here. See if you can raise the food in use above 13 by using... yes, I can, actually. Let's give him access to even more. This is actually kind of a self-destructing game, because the goal of the game is to build so that all the humans can thrive and evolve and stuff like that, so that they will be unhappy and destroy each other. Now they started building a granary, and they need your help. Building the granary project allows you the village to gain specialization. Minerals, right? Boost. Your giant lacked the skill to create these minerals. The project will help remedy this. Above the specialization tab, you'll see the project objectives. A large amount of food in use to be completed. Domestic animal ability. How come the ocean giant got the domestic animal ability? Requires 20 food in use in the city. It currently has 17. Yep. Can I? No, because I lost that ability. And for a giant, you're moving very slow. Come on, Krabby Crab. Get your... Those to be oceans? No, those are rocks, actually. Come on, come on, come on. Let's build some domestic animals. Uh-huh. An ambassador wants to join you. What if I don't want an ambassador? Click on a patch of chickens to view their statistics in the upper right corner. The patch of chickens. Is that the patch of chickens? Yes, it is. Placing chicken near blueberry will create symbiosis for the chickens and allow them to generate much more food. Yeah, because these blueberries now generate 9 instead of 5. Free range plus free food if a blueberry is within animal range. Yeah, there are. See if you can use the symbiosis of the chicken to easily complete the project. Replacing a few blueberries with chicken could provide more food. Well, the project is actually complete. An ambassador wishes to climb up on the shoulder of your giant and increase their strength. And the rock giant is back. There's a new ability. Select the rock giant. Use the right mouse and press the text bubble above there. Pick him up. And now there's an ambassador on top of the rock giant's head. Precious minerals. The rock giant makes minerals rise from the ground. Precious minerals provide wealth. Select the patch with the granary to view the specialization. Mushroom eater, plus 15 food for each mineral within border. So where, let's... An improved form of symbiosis. The specialization allows the villagers to gain extra food from minerals placed with the rock. Okay, place some minerals within the village borders to boost their resources. Be careful not to break any symbiosis. Now, there's no symbiosis here, so let's go for the minerals over here. Why was there a... because there's already something here. Mm-hmm. Still alive, roaming on your surfing, hoping to find a place to settle. Raise a desert of 10 patches using the rock giant's raise mountain ability. Now I gotta do that on the other side of this. Is there a fast forward button? Like that it dusts up from the bottom when he walks. Mountain. Now we need another mountain. Can we fill in this ocean? Let's plug this ocean up. Well, let's see if we can plug this ocean up. Yes, we can. They're still fed from that one, so let's... This should be a desert big enough, shouldn't it? Is that 10 patches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Use the ocean giant's domestic animals ability to place animals in the largest desert. Okay. So what kind of domesticated animals are we gonna get in the desert? And now I'm gonna have to wait for him to walk the entire earth. Gah! If a villager is not settling, there is not enough space or there are no resources nearby. I just gotta check if there's a... No controls, so I can't really find a fast forward button. Come on, you slow... Ah! Kind of like if it's Chris Sawyer or if it's Sid Meier or whoever that guy is that insists on not having a fast forward button in his games because that's not the way the game is supposed to be played. Some things should be fast forwarded, like him just walking. Why do I need to sit there and watch him walk. Ah, settlers. And you're gonna settle on that side? Not enough resources, I guess. We need more domesticated animals. Or are you going to settle? Ah, there we go. They will start a new project soon. Oh, will they? Ah, there we go. Requires 10 wealth in use in the current city. Requires 10 food in use. So we need to boost the food and we need to boost the power. If minerals is within animal range. Yes, it could be. It could be. Desert herder, +5 for each animal within the border. Yeah, we can do that. Precious minerals within the animal range. What is the animal range? There, yeah. So let's build some minerals over here. Waiting for the giants to move his big rock hard ass. Minerals. Now they're up to 14. What did we need? We needed 10 out of 10, and we also need wealth, right? Historical and precious minerals. We've done that. This was slowly 10 wealth in use. We can increase this by making sure the villagers activate the minerals. Minerals can generate far more resources if they activate it. Click on the minerals and view the requirements to be activated. Activate symbiosis with 5 wealth in use. What? Click on the minerals to view their requirements to be activated. Activates symbiosis with 5 wealth. How do we see how? Raise the wealth in use above 5 to activate the quartz. Placing a second quartz may assist you in this. Yeah, more quartz. That was actually kind of cute. Hey, you there, let's... Oh, do they even... Oh, they only stretched that far. That could actually explain a thing or two. But hey, now they're on their way, at least. 3. Come on, 4. It seems like the area of effect could get really crowded really fast in this game. Of course, if I hadn't placed the mountains so close to each other, this thing would have gotten a little more playroom. 4, 5. Well done, your quartz are now activated. These quartz will now also have symbiosis. We can change even more wealth. We need more wealth in use. And they use 15. Oh, that's only requirements. So if we place another quartz somewhere. The humans have strengthened your core. You have learned about villages, resources, specialization, and symbiosis. Time for slumber once again come upon you. And hope the humans will survive until the next era dawns. You can now try and lead the humans to different developments in Era game. Development can unlock new plants, animals, and minerals, and progress you through the game. There's also a third beginning to learn about greed, transmutation, and danger. If you're having any difficulties, you can always select the third beginning in the game's select menu. Click to continue to view all the developments you achieved during the game. You unlock tomatoes. Tomatoes transmute from elderberries and peppermints. Okay, let's play next tutorial. Let's do the next tutorial as well. We can just go through the tutorials and then you'll see what kind of game this is. So far the tutorial is looking good. Recall a time when humans walked your surface and wielded food and wealth that gave them to build villagers and start important projects. You still sense their presence, but without your aid they will die. Once again, you gather all your strength and summon some giants. We got a water giant and we get a... What? Swamp giant. Use the swamp giant and ocean to create a swamp of at least 13 patches. Okay, let's start by... Creates puddles and flora to turn wet wasteland and forest into swamp. So do we need... Let's see, if we do about here, we should be all covered. Let's get a swamp going. Kind of looks like a forest, although a very wet forest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the full width of any area is 13. Does that go for ocean as well? No, it does not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the oceans are smaller. Well, now thrives with your swamp giants. Gain a new ability. Herbs. Yeah, man. The herbs here because I'm thinking a village should be popping up around here. If that's what's gonna happen. Come on, settle. Don't settle too close. Well done, the humans have settled once again. The herbs may produce technology. The peppermint you placed are providing the village with 7 technology. This means the technology in use will slowly rise to 7 out of 7. The spirit of the village has allowed you to regain some of your strength. The ocean giant has gained a new ability. Of course he has, and he's all the way over here. Growth aspect ability. Aspect abilities allow you to upgrade the individual plants, animals, and minerals. Okay, let's place it on the herbs. Why is there a warning? Cast it on the patch of herbs you just placed. Yeah. That's wrong. There we go. Growth aspect, and you could go place another swamp, will you? There we go. I learned nothing from the previous game about keeping your giants close so you can do whatever the tutorial is. Finish an area with a forest village, which... Okay, are these... what are these? New threat. Finish the 3rd area. Yeah. Okay, now we have a big swamp. Big swamp mundo. Let's place some more herbs here. Okay, I placed it on the growth. You'll notice the aspect appearing in the patch panel in the upper right corner. You can see the growth aspect that added extra food to the patch pyramids. All giants can have aspect abilities, which can upgrade plants, animals, or minerals. But you sense there is more in the aspect you place as kindle transmutation within the herb. Click on a patch of herbs and view the patch panel in the upper right corner. Click on the tomato icon to transmutate the peppermints into tomatoes. Oh. If I transmute this, transmutation is going to be a project with ease. Right. So, what's your project? School project. Technology in use. Food in use. Don't forget, you can always tap space or pause to unpause the game. You can still use act. Why would I want to pause the game? I could play some domestic animals, but let's see here. This plant is locked. Try to develop humans differently to unlock it. Yeah. Could transmute this into transmute with a lesser toxic aspect or better herd aspect, physical aspect, or toxic aspect. Unlocks with a swamp ambassador. Okay. So what are we going for here? We're going for 13 out of 15, and let's turn you into tomatoes as well. More foods. Now the food bar should be raised even faster, and the technology, yeah, don't really know how to boost that one. More herbs. Praise Jah, man, more herb. For those of you that played Ganja Farmer. Now we have an ambassador. New abilities can be unlocked by picking up the required ambassadors. Hover over your locked abilities in the ability bar to view unlock requirements. The ambassador. Unlocks with a swamp ambassador. And what do we have here? Herd. So do we want... We can transmute into marshmallow if we do a lesser... Yeah. Now we have an ambassador. Now we can do a toxic aspect. Now these will transmute into marshmallows. Prosperity is total amount of food in use, wealth in use, and technology in use for villagers. For all villagers of the planet summoned together. In this upper left corner, right? 21 food, no wealth. Village prosperity, which is total amount of prosperity in the village. Yeah. More technology, more food. Oh, so the marshmallows is worth technology, but not food. Good to know. In order for the new village to settle, you must fill the prosperity bar, which you can view in the upper left corner to sense your rumbling beneath the surface. So who am I getting now? Rock giant? No, forest giant. Fruit plant ability in the swamp will result in different plants. And I also have a leaf aspect. Okay, let's try it within the village borders. I can do tomatoes or I can do pineapple. I already have tomatoes. Let's go for, or rather, let's read the tutorial first. Use all your giants to raise the prosperity above 60. Yeah, since I only have one city, the prosperity is the prosperity. Pay close attention to the prosperity bar in the upper left corner. Make good use of villagers' specialization to do this. Outdoor classes, 2 food and 2 tech for each tomato within the border. I wonder if I can transmute this into tomato. Yes, I can. So if you get your butt over here and that should do it. Now we should get some tomatoes instead. Hopefully. Oh, I didn't transmute them, did I? Oh, right. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get 60 soon anyways. No, I'm not. Oh, because oh, that's no bueno. So, how do we get more? We got tomatoes there, we got tomatoes there. Do the borders move anything? Let's grow some herbs. Ah, that's the boy right there. You get your butt over here as well. We're gonna grow some more tomatoes. That's a good one. And we're gonna transmute them with a growth aspect. Now they're gonna turn into tomatoes. Well done. A nomad is about to spawn. In order to sell, the new nomad will also require a habitable area with some animals, plants, or minerals. Use the forest giant and ocean giant to raise a forest of at least 10 patches. We already have a forest here, so... Or rather, we have a swamp here that we're gonna turn into a forest. And you can... Oh, he lost his herb. The swamp giant was unlocked the exotic animal ability. Use the exotic animal abilities on the swamp giant forest to create animals. Exotic animals. Let's go right here. I'm having a guess that if they settle a village and the borders cross, that's gonna be trouble. Perfect ecosystem, plus 15 text and plus the next to an animal nest. Okay. This symbiosis thing is gonna be really tricky actually. You have created stoats. So it's a ferret of some sort. Habitable area with plants, animal, yeah. Greatest symbiote. Royal fur. There's a mineral within the animal range. But there isn't a mineral within animal range, actually. What about you? Do you have any? No. Just click the next and we'll get some more giants. Use the rock giant to create a symbiosis with the stoats. I can do that. I can actually do that. Stoats and a god will work well together thanks to the symbiosis. Do you remember blueberries working well with chickens? Blueberries also have a symbiosis which work well with other plants. Use the fruit plant's ability of forest giant to create some blueberries in the forest. And I do not get to see what symbiosis they use until I plant it. Thank you very much. We want to plant it on this side or do we want to plant it on that side? Let's go for some ocean grown. Ocean grown blueberries for everyone. Next to an apple tree, dandelion, or strawberry. Transmute. Okay, so we can do a lesser leaf aspect to make them into strawberries, or we can use a lesser fruit aspect to gain some apple trees. But since this is still on cooldown, let's do a like this. No, they can turn into strawberries. Ocean grown strawberries. Blueberries can transmute into strawberries with leaf aspect. Use your forest giant leaf aspect to turn the blueberries to transmute into strawberries. We already did that. Symbiosis. Before we continue, don't forget that you can always tap spacebar to pause the game. But I don't need to because I'm actually done. I'm at 105. Complete the project. Food in use. We need more food in this place. Cannot transmute. Adaptation, plus 3 food, next to blueberry, strawberry, next to dandelion or strawberry. Plus, oh, the blueberries are gaining 10 food if next to strawberries. The strawberries only get, if I turn these blueberries into strawberries as well, I'm gonna lose food, actually. And how do we... Or we just wait. We got 117 technology from that thing. 23 food. One more food. There we go. The Shire is complete and an ambassador wants to join you. I was kind of hoping I could have read that. As a result of the huge growth, the village has become extremely greedy. Be sure to tap space so you can pause and see what's happening. Blue Shire is attacking Blue Run. That is no bueno. Select the village and view the village plan and see how much greed the village is. Very greedy. For the purpose of the tutorial, your villagers has gone insanely greedy. Unpause the game and click next to continue. Witness how the villagers fall into complete chaos. Yeah, it actually kind of is. Oh, and there's a red aura around it when This new greedy village is beyond saving. Destroy them. Use a rock giant or swamp giant to attack abilities. Oh, I am gonna quake you so hard. I wonder if I should have picked up that ambassador first. Oh, he's still there. Yeah, and that's it, I guess. We want to play an era just to have some playtest as well. Mountains and dangerous animals slow down the growth of the border, used to control growth of the humans. Forest tribe. A new era begins. Development achievement 3 out of 9. Try to achieve different developments so we may grow in power. Achieve 9 more developments to advance to the next level. Developments not yet achieved. Forest tribe. Desert tribe. So just play a game and get a tribe going. Well, at least now I have all my little giants. That was actually an oxymoron. Advanced minerals. There we go. And let's put a mountain over here. You swamp thing. Let's do a swamp thing over here. And you forest being, let's do a forest on this side. That's not a very big ocean, actually. If you look at the people that are gonna, this is more like a pond. Might be a little too. It might be a little too big for a pond, but it's not that huge actually. Okay, now we have a lot of. Let's plant a fruit there. Let's plant some herbs here. Can you plant anything? Yes, you can plant minerals. A forest village is settled. Forest villages often start projects that require food. Try using fruit plants and domestic animals within the village border. Does the Red Cross not show this tip again? Yes, please. Resonator next to stone. Plus 8 wealth. It's next to another quartz. Okay, now we have a village and they're trying to build a shrine. Shrine uses wealth and food. We have... Oh, I gotta get an ambassador if I want to do some growth of some sort, I guess. No, actually I can do this. Let's place some blueberries here. And let's go for the leaf aspect and turn them into strawberries. Now we get a whole bunch of more food from this place. No, that was... Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna... It's just gonna... A new nomad is roaming the planet looking for a place to settle in a new village. Make a nice place for it to settle, so some natural resources. I think I already have... He can either he can settle in the desert or he can settle in the swamp. Desert. He chose desert. So this is a quartz and we can get more wealth if we put more quartz there. Okay, so let's put in more quartz. You greedy little bastards. The trade post challenge has started. Oh, that's the trade post. Oh, they want a whole lot of minerals. Is there a tech tree of some sort somewhere? What did we want here? We wanted... we want wealth. Can you provide wealth in some way? Actually, no, you cannot. You can provide food, but not wealth. But you can provide wealth. Wonder if this will count for towards the village. Place some exotic animals here as well, just because. You need 15 health. Shelter next to a animal nest. Okay, so let's build more minerals. I haven't tried building the advanced minerals yet. No idea what it's tech-based minerals. No idea how that will affect the game. There we go. Should get a little boost. Yeah. +2 wealth. +10 wealth is next to an animal nest. You are next to an animal nest. Oh, they have to have 10 wealth for it to be activated first. Gotcha. Swamp village has been settled. Swamp villages often start parties that require tech. Try using advanced minerals and herb plants. Finally. For each mineral next to it. We can definitely put more minerals next to that thing. There we go. Fishing dock challenge. There's a lot of challenging going on. So what did we need here? 29 and 30. That one's... Yeah, there we go. Desert Ambassador has appeared. Forest Giants, Hunt aspect. Rock Giant, Noble aspect. Well, Swamp Giant, Predator aspect. Ocean Giant, Moonsun ability, which improves the chance of getting better aspect. Monsoon, okay. No idea which one we're gonna pick there. And how's it going? There we go. Throat Crystal, Exotic, or Reaction. You bump the tech. Activate. Within 5 technologies used. Active. Alright, is this one active yet? Yes it is. Yes it is. I have 3 villagers and 4 giants. And I'm guessing I could use the several ambassadors on a single giant to get more aspects, like... Yeah. Exotic, Noble, and Seismic. Hmm. Upgrading animal will gain wealth. That one's done. The fishing docks. Where are you? Oh, these are the fishing docks. We need wealth and we need food. Okay, so let's get you people some food, shall we? Actually, they do not want food on these planes. So how do we domestic animals? No. Ah, fish. Mackerel. So if we place more mackerels, there will be more food. Stacks up to 2 times. And what did you actually need? You needed wealth and food. So, can we give you wealth in some way? We could place minerals there. Exotic animals will provide wealth. Let's do that. And you place more mackerels. No, because they have to expand the border first. That's annoying. Antitoxin, wealth, and 1 animal range next to elderberry. Can we transport and transmutate anything into elderberries? Where are the berries actually? Strawberry, apple tree. This plant is locked. Does it say why it's locked? Let's just say that we do not have elderberries at the moment. Can we? No, they do not want fruit plants here. Do they want domesticated animals? No, they do not. They want exotic animals and herbs. I didn't click anything, did I? No, let's see. Well, 2 out of 10 food in use. Will this? Yeah, activates when 5 technology in use. Oh, right, that's a technology well, not a. I cannot make elderberries. Can I? No, they don't want me to place minerals here. They want me to place exotic animals. Others give food. Iguanas, lesser predator. Unlocks desert ambassador. Lesser predator aspect or better, or a lesser exotic aspect? Who has the lesser exotic? You do, and you need a forest ambassador for that. Let's remember to advance in the game and unlock greater powers and eras. You need to achieve different developments. The possible developments are listed at the start of the game, but also in the unlock menu. Some are easier than others, so try different things to get them all. Yeah, I'm trying to get different things actually. Right now, I'm gonna try and transmute some critters. Also, I want to know... Plus 5 food and plus 10 wealth for each animal within the border. Now you have exotic aspects. And when you want to use that on these guys. It's not going to be enough, but it'll be something. Lesser crystal. Okay, who has lesser crystal? Thinking you do you not? Yes, you do. When unlocked with Forest Ambassador, of course. How do I get you to expand your... How do I get you to expand your borders? You've expanded all the way. Temple. A project is close to run out of time. If the patches within borders are already taken, don't forget that you can use aspect to get just that little extra that you need. The more rare aspects also give better boosts, and you can get them more easily on patches with a fertility boost from the forest or ocean giant. Also remember that in use stats of a village grow faster if the difference between the collected stats and the stats in use is larger. I know this. Oh, there's a timer on it. Okay, so muck bomb. No, we do not want a muck bomb. We want to... Crystal aspect, herd aspect, growth aspect. Can I... A giant can only pick up an ambassador if he has the least ambassadors. Okay. Meaning that if he has one, then... Okay, who wants a desert ambassador? Tell me. Nature is looking great, but there are not many further development of natural resources. Remember that you can transmute sources by upgrading them with the right aspect ability. For example, blueberries can transmute into strawberries, quartz can transmute into topaz, and frog can transmute into otter. I know this. Your borders are just expanding, aren't they? What do you get? You get a hunt aspect. With a desert. Noble aspect. Yeah, let's go for the noble aspect. No, he can't pick it up because he's... Yeah, let's go for that. Oh, now I can put more mackerels. I think. Yep. Which means you actually... What do I need? I need... Oh, there's not a lot of time, is there? Nope. So we need wealth. And we need wealth now. Ah! Just when I got it. Oh, that's too bad. But hey, this is how Reus works. And I gotta say, it's really interesting. It's a really nice little strategy game with a lot of aspects to it and a lot of balance. And I am definitely gonna keep playing this one. So if you want to pick it up, it is currently at the time of recording on the today's deal in the Steam sale. So that should at least one, whatever. It should be a good time to pick it up. With a little, I think it's 40% sale or something. But yeah, Reus. So until next time, happy gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Indy 500 project. Today's experiment, Reus, or Reus, not sure, R-E-U-S. It is developed and published by Abbey Games, and here's what the game has to say about itself. In Reus, you control powerful giants that help you shape the planet to your will. You can create mountains and oceans, forests and more, enrich your planet with plants, minerals and animal life. There's only one thing on the planet that you do not control: mankind, with all their virtues and their vices. You can shape their world, but not their will. Provide them and they may thrive. Give them too much and their greed may gain the upper hand. So this is a god game of sorts. Not really sure how to play it or anything like that. It just what I've seen looks really interesting. So era first. That being let's start. Hoping there's a tutorial here. Planet, you must awaken from your slumber. Your surface is dead, and only you have the force to bring life. You have awakened from your slumber. Well, task 1 completed. You find your surface dry and barren. It is lifeless. Oh, so I am like Gaia. Zoom in and out using mouse wheel. Use the mouse wheel up and down. Left mouse button to click and drag the planet. Whee! Arrow keys to move left and right. Use half of your patches in oceans, mountains, deserts, and forests. Experiment for different effects. Well, let's put a mountain here as well, and then we can put a ocean on the other side. Around here somewhere. Can we put a forest in the desert? No. Or can we? Let's try it. Okay, so this area is blocked off from water, meaning that it is a desert. But what will happen when we try to raise a forest in it? Will there be like a savanna or something? Nothing happened. Or did it? Like the little 3D effect actually. Oceans forward, life blooming. Click on continue to achieve. Yeah. Next tutorial, please. We'll get to the second area. You can always press for extra info. Once again, you have awoken from your slumber. You find yourself dry and barren. Start out with the... Oh. So he stomps the ground downwards until there is an ocean. Use to create ocean ability. Yeah. Well done. Oceans are first step in creating life. Your senses on surface. I do? Ah, a wood giant. Forest giant. Well, my bad. Forest giant is slow. How will it allow you to create lush forests? Use the forest giant to raise forests. Forests require water from the ocean. Oh, so the water from this ocean stretches in this area where these icons are. So let's... Hoodoo voodoo. Forest doodoo. Uh-huh. Forests require water from the oceans. Your sense of life flowing back into your core. The rock giant has gained a new ability. I didn't know he had one. Can raise mountain. Let's raise a mountain right by the ocean. He's kind of cute. Yeah, it would be kind of rough if he actually pounded a mountain into shape. Raise a mountain on dry wasteland to create a desert. Okay, so mountains cancel out oceans, bringing us a desert. Ocean and the mountain. No, this time we go for ocean and forest apparently. Use a forest giant and ocean line to raise a fort at least 10 patches. If they overlap, what happens? Nothing will happen until the ocean is complete. I'm kind of thinking if the forest giant tries to pull up a forest this close to the ocean, there should be some like forest life as well. But apparently not. Do we want a big ocean? Yes, we do. And let's just grow the forest as big as it will be. And a forest on this side as well. You there, can you build an even deeper ocean perhaps? Use the forest giant's root plant ability to place some plants in the forest. I'll just build another forest first. I can just flatten it out. He can't build any or crush any deeper. That's a bummer actually. Kind of would like him to that side. Yes. Use arrow keys to zoom as well. Using the little strength you have, you create ocean giant and the rock giant, the instruments of your will. The rock giant looks like a crab. No, that's a rock giant. That's the ocean giant. Your goal is to have it roam your surface eternally. We'll turn this dry wasteland into a paradise. How do we do that? Select the giant. You can click on the giant or its portrait. We have portraits down here. Go for ocean. You can click on giant and portrait. Left corner, left mouse menu, ability bar. I have no abilities so far. You can use the right mouse button and click on a patch of land to order select the giants to move. Move the rock giant and ocean giant towards each other. Sure. Tap spacebar to pause and unpause the game, and for strategic purposes, I'm guessing. You can use the left mouse button to click on a patch of land to view its statistics in the upper right corner of the screen. No natural source. Wastelands. Dry wasteland cannot sustain any life and it must be terraformed in order to become habitable. Use the create ocean ability of the ocean giant on a nearby patch to create an ocean. Create ocean.